Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to Piney Woods Picker, and welcome to Piney Woods Picker. My name is Kyle. Hey, don't forget we have the new members-only club. There should be a little join button down below if that's something you guys are interested in. It's just a private group where we can bounce ideas off of one another, share knowledge, and hopefully we all can grow together in this reselling business. If you guys are looking for a free way to support the channel, all you got to do is hit the like button, share the video. We got a lot to unpack today. Actually, we have a lot to pack today. We're doing a what sold video, and we're also talking about USPS Advantage, or what is it, Ground Advantage, and how that is being implemented. It's officially a full go at USPS, and I personally have been using it. So I'm just going to share with you guys my experience on how it's going so far. So we got USPS Ground Advantage, and I know a lot of other resellers have done videos on this. I personally have not. I kind of just let it roll out, used it for a little bit. Now I'm talking about it. And from what I can tell you guys, it's no different. They basically took First Class and they combined it with Parcel Select, which those are the two shipping options that I used anyway. I didn't use Priority Mail or anything like that. I either charged people First Class or Parcel Select. Very few things that I charge people flat rate Priority Mail. So it's really not affecting me that much from what I can tell, and I'll definitely show you guys here in just a second. The prices are pretty much the same. Now, before we get too much more into the Ground Advantage, let's show you guys some what solds. And you guys, this is basically like a free guide to what to buy and sell on eBay. So yes, watching the garage sale videos is fun and exciting for myself and for a lot of other people on YouTube. Those videos get the most views. But the what sold videos, that's kind of really what I care about personally. Hey, you picked up some stuff, that's cool. What are you actually selling? What's it selling for? How much money are you making off of it? It's a free guide to what to buy and sell on eBay. Let's get into some solds. All right, y'all, here we have a baseball glove, an Easton baseball glove, and this was picked up at the garage sale a couple of videos ago with all of the overalls. Unfortunately, I paid 10 bucks for this one. I paid $5 for another glove there, and that one sold for 75. This one right here only sold for $27.99, free shipping, paid 10 bucks for it. Still gonna make a little bit of money. All right, you guys, here we have a t-shirt. It's got an Indian on the front, a Native American, and an eagle. This is part of that Western estate sale buyout. You guys, this one's actually, I don't think it's a vintage t-shirt, but it was one of those, the mountain t-shirts. Pretty popular t-shirts. And remember, like I said, these t-shirts were not going to be instant profit overnight, but they were all pretty cool t-shirts. That's why I bought them. And all Western related graphics on it. And this one right here sold for $17.49 plus the buyer paid for shipping. Okay, next we have a very small item, and it's going to be super easy to ship. So, believe it or not, these are original stickers for a Millennium Falcon Star Wars toy. Those big 70s Millennium Falcons that you guys find. Now, I found these in a box of stuff that I had already bought that was Star Wars related. The Falcon was not in there, but the stickers had fallen off. And so I listed these because I figured someone is looking for some original stickers. These right here sold for $11.99, free shipping, but we didn't pay anything for these. They were just extra, so we're going to make some money on them. Staple pin. I don't even know if you guys can see it or not, but very small. I got this in the bottom of a box of stuff that I bought. So I bought the box, and you guys, when I buy lots of things like that, I try to list as much as I can in the box. And if you guys can find a couple of little things like this right here, it pays for the box, and then everything else is profit. So this tiny little thing, it says Texas Pacific Railway pin. It's what it is. It's an old pin and lapel pin. Sold for $7.99 plus the buyer paid shipping. We got a little help in the eBay room now, and he's pulling out stuff for us. But if you guys hear him in the background, that's Levi. All right, next we have a TaylorMade 3-wood. This is an older golf club right here. But anyway, picked this one up, and it's actually been sitting in my golf bag. I've been using it. Didn't realize that I had it listed on eBay. There it is right there, you guys. Nothing fancy about this club too much, but it does hit well. I've actually been hitting it really well. Kind of sad that I sold it, but I did sell it. And it sold for $27.99 plus the buyer paid shipping. Buyer was all in around like 45 bucks because shipping golf clubs, if you do calculated shipping, can be kind of expensive now. Here we have one of those holsters. This was the Safariland, one of the Safariland holsters. Same video as the baseball glove, believe it or not, and same video that I bought all the overalls. Bought a bunch of those holsters right here, and I told you guys these things sell fairly quickly, but then some of them, you know, they all fit specific types of guns, so they can take a little bit longer sometimes. This was the plastic-sided or hard-sided Safariland brand right here. This is a duty holster, has the retention clip on it so the gun locks into place. Sold for $29.99, free shipping, but this thing weighs about 8 ounces. We'll just throw it in a poly bag and send it out. Here we have a Brioni corduroy blazer, kind of a gray charcoal color. I'll see if I can get the brand brought up. Maybe you guys can read it. I'm not real sure. But Brioni, anyway, it's Bianco Brioni. So it's kind of like one of their subcategories. I'm not going to pretend like this was an amazingly quick flip or anything, you guys. But y'all know I sell a lot of menswear. A lot of high-end menswear has really good margins on it. This piece right here sat for about 11 months, though. That can be the problem sometimes. You got to wait on the right buyer because a lot of this stuff gets tailored, right, to certain individuals. So requires a lot of measurements when you list it. And then you got to wait on the right buyer. It's a really nice piece. I finally got an offer of $105 plus shipping. I took it because that's the only interest I've had, to be honest. But we paid 10 bucks for this at a local thrift store. Flip it to 105. That's not too bad. Next up, a pair of women's Chacos. And Chacos, you guys, used to be an amazing flip. You could get 40, 50 bucks for them sometimes if they were in good condition. And I somehow just did not realize this. Hadn't found a pair of Chacos in forever until we went on vacation to Arkansas. I found a pair of Chacos there, and the Goodwill prices were amazing. $1.99 for Chacos, so still worth it at that point. But this was a pair that I had listed for $40 plus shipping for a very long time, and I didn't realize the market had plummeted that much. So sometimes it's okay to go in and look at your stuff if it's not selling. You know, I should probably take my own advice right there. But I went in and relisted these for $29.99, I think, and they finally sold. So I've had these for over a year. Glad to move them out. Here we have two Olympus cameras. You guys, when it comes to 35 millimeters, Olympus is the brand that you want to look out for. These gold, silver ones and the black ones, they do really well. Now, these two right here I picked up at the Highway 290 garage sale, and I listed them for parts because I didn't feel like testing them. And you guys, to be honest, I don't really like testing a lot of electronics. So if I get stuff cheap enough, paid $1 for this one, paid $3 for this one right here. So $4 for the pair. Sold them together for $70 plus shipping. You know, I'll still take that right there because to me, I don't have all the right equipment to actually test this stuff and make sure that it works right. I could test for power, absolutely, but to take a photo and process it and all that stuff, make sure it doesn't have any scratches or anything like that, just not really my cup of tea. So I prefer to just buy them real cheap for $1, then list them for parts for 60, 70 bucks. Picked this little guy right here up also at the Highway 290 garage sale. This is one of the old mini transformers. So it's really small from the 70s and 80s. They made these things right here. And not worth a ton of money, but I bought this in that lunchbox full of toys. And we've already sold like $75 to $100 from that box of toys. So everything now is just all profit. Sold for $11.50 free shipping. Here we have a programmable thermostat for the house. And believe it or not, you guys, this is one of those items that people are looking for. They sell really well on eBay. Now this one still has the plastic on it, so it's kind of new, but it's kind of not. The people said that this came in their newly built house from, you know, one of the manufacturers or whatever. And they wanted some Wi-Fi ones, so they pulled 2 of these out and sold them at a garage sale. I picked them up for $3 each. This one sold for $30 plus shipping. We still have one more listed. Okay, here we sold 3. I already have them bubble wrapped, so I'm not gonna unwrap them. 3 Lionel O-gauge train cars. Nothing crazy about these, just the cars. They were actually flatbeds, and then this one was a toy hauler or a trailer car, so you can put cars or trucks on it on your train. And this was part of the barn sale, so believe it or not, we paid like 30 bucks for all that stuff, and we've sold $500–600 worth of stuff. These right here sold for $21 plus like $6 shipping, I think. All right, next we have a pair of slip-on shoes, and these things are nothing special, let's be honest. But the brand was Double RL, Ralph Lauren RRL. If you guys see that logo ever, really expensive brand, and it's going to sell very well. Picked these up at the thrift store about 11 months ago for $20, $19.99. And these retailed for about $450, believe it or not. Just some canvas camo. They almost look like Tom's, kind of like a knockoff Tom type of shoe. So I listed them. I had them listed for 300 bucks for a very long time. I never had any interest in them. Finally, I had a few watchers on them, so I sent out a 50% off offer. Somebody accepted the offer. They sold for 150 bucks plus shipping. All right, let's show you guys. I had one sold in particular going out that was first class, and so I kind of just messed around with the ground advantage comparison to first class. Let me show you guys what it looked like. So let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. There's basically no difference. Now, I sold something, it's very light, and it charged them at the 4-ounce rate, and it charged them $5.05. And you guys can see here that Ground Advantage is costing me $3.81. That's with the eBay discount. That's why it's a little cheaper than that. But, I mean, notice here that first class, 4 ounces, is $3.81. There's virtually no difference. All they've done is they've combined the two. The pricing is exactly the same. You know, there's no difference here. You can keep shipping things the same way. No need to adjust your prices or anything like that, so far as I can tell. All right, y'all. As you can see there was no real difference. You know, they basically just took the first class. They combined it with Ground Advantage. A lot of people were saying they're doing away with first class. It's basically still there, you know. And I use first class a lot, so I was a little worried about that. It's great to know that the price is exactly the same pretty much. Now, when the prices go up, the prices are going to go up. So that happens. Somebody wants a donut right here. You want a donut, dude? All right, we'll get him a donut. All right, got him a donut. So anyway, what was I saying? So, when the prices go up like they do every single year, you know, everybody gets all flustered about it. You guys, there's nothing you can do about that stuff. It's just one of those things that happens every single year. This is another adjustment that the post office is making, trying to become a profitable entity. I'm pretty sure they still work at a negative every single year. So they're trying to figure out something to become positive. And the Ground Advantage, you know, they renamed it. What's that supposed to make us feel good or something? I don't know, but it's basically Parcel Select with first class mail now included in it. Not really a huge deal. You know, Parcel Select was already 2 to 5 day shipping, as was first class. First class was like 2 to 4 day shipping, maybe something like that. So if I sold something in Texas, you know, well, probably not El Paso, Texas. That's like on the other side of the state. it's probably quicker for me to drive to Atlanta, Georgia than it would be to go to El Paso, just to give you guys an idea. And anyway, that's totally off topic. But for the most part, if I sold something in Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and I shipped it first class, it would get there in 2 to 3 days. Now, if I shipped it to New York, maybe it takes 4 or 5 days, something like that. So I don't really think the ground advantage is going to be any different, honestly. It's still 2 to 5 day shipping. If you guys were using first class and ground, keep doing it. That's what I do. I charge people that first class and ground because it's the cheapest options. If you charge them priority, it charges way too much money. So I try to charge people the least amount for shipping, and hopefully it attracts more sales to my store. Anyways, you guys, glad y'all hung out with us. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys ever have any questions, let us know. God bless each and every one of y'all, and I'll see you next time.